Hi, my name is Tracy Hemsath. I'm the Volunteer Leadership and Development Agent here at the Johnson County Extension Office, and today we're going to talk about the secret to a great retirement. So whether you've been retired for a number of years, you've just retired, or you're thinking about retiring, let's talk about how to find that new purpose after you leave the workforce through volunteering. So a friend of mine, she retired in December. Actually, she on December 31st. At first, it was very exciting to have all the retirement celebrations and even the holiday celebrations. But after a while, in January, got to be really quiet in her house. She was left with this feeling of now what? What do I do? How do I structure my days? Those social people that she met with on a regular basis were no longer those regular connections in her daily life. So I do think that there's a common feeling of this now what moment after things begin to wind down and the house gets quiet, what those next steps might be. So being 55 and plus doesn't mean really our lives are winding down. It just means that this new chapter begins to open and there's new opportunities for you to spend your time. Volunteering could be one of those opportunities. It isn't just a favor that you do for others. It also has a lot of health and wellness benefits and leads to happiness for you as well. Studies show there's benefits to you through volunteering by being active through service. It lowers the cortisol and those stress hormones, as well as improves cardiovascular health. Any opportunities for volunteering usually requires some movement. There's some opportunities that require lifting, digging, more active opportunities. There's also just simpler activities, but even those activities get you up out of the house, out of bed, and gets you moving again. The benefits to volunteering include staying mentally sharp. You learn new skills with volunteering that keeps your brain plastic and young and stretched. I talked with a volunteer recently, and he said he enjoys volunteering most because it keeps his brain from going to mush. He's always learning something new, meeting new people, and his mind is stretched in new ways. Volunteering also increases those social connections. Maybe you were in a field before in the workforce where you were working a lot with clients or patients or students, and all of those social connections begin to fade away after you leave the workforce. Volunteering is that loneliness, relieves that loneliness that can creep in after leaving the workplace because you're meeting all new people in this organization. Finding your fit is key for volunteering, finding that opportunity that suits your needs as well as the needs of the organization. You've spent the last 30 plus 40 plus years becoming an expert in a field. Why let that go to waste? Find an opportunity where you can share those skills, either the hard skills or the soft skills that you learned while you were in the workforce. Maybe you're consulting for a nonprofit with those skills, or you're mentoring someone else to learn something new from what you've learned. Find and explore your passion project. Maybe you were busy during the regular work day, that you're working those 40 hours a week, and you've always had a passion though for animal rescues. This is your opportunity to explore that passion. Or maybe you had a passion for the environment or an arts organization. All of those are great opportunities that you could probably use the skills that you had in the workforce in some way to benefit that nonprofit. Consider opportunities for that, working with other generations. I talked with another volunteer, and he likes opportunities where he can interact with younger folks, people in their 20s and 30s, because they have new ideas, exposed to different things, and he can learn so much more. They have a lot of energy at that age too, and he really enjoyed that opportunity to work with that generation. You also have the opportunity to share the wisdom that you have while gaining those new perspectives from them. Flexibility is key for all volunteers, so definitely find an opportunity that's going to work for your schedule. Micro volunteering is ideal. It's really an opportunity that's a short-term committed time frame, like maybe you're only going to volunteer during the tax season to help people with taxes. There's virtual roles as well for people who like to travel or they still have grandchildren that you need to spoil. So look for those short-term opportunities that are going to best suit you. Have those boundaries and learn how to say no. So if someone offers you an opportunity but it really doesn't fit with the skills that you have, the interests, the passions that you have, it's okay to say no to them, to really try to find the opportunity that best meets your values, because your values will drive your behavior. Find an organization to support. It could be searching online for opportunities in your area. If you're new to the community, sometimes that's hard to know what kind of organizations are out there. Ask your neighbors, ask your friends, check with your local library. Sometimes they have volunteer resource fairs that are open where you'll be able to see the different volunteer opportunities in your community. Getting started is the hardest part. I think I encourage you to this week to do one small thing, whatever that is. Maybe you're searching for one local opportunity. You're calling one organization with the skills that you have, and do they have anything that fits the specific time frame that you might have a commitment to? Taking those next steps are the hardest, but volunteering has lots of benefits, not only to you and to those that are served. It really leaves the world better than you found it by volunteering in your community, and that's the second chapter of your legacy that you can really be proud of. Thanks for watching today.